What are we gonna make?
Trifle.
Yeah. Inside trifle is sponge cake,
Sponge cake.
jelly,
Jelly.
fruit,
Fruit.
custard,
Custard.
and cream.
Cream.
That's a trifle in layers. So we got sponge at the bottom, then we got jelly with fruit inside, and then we've got the layer of custard, and then we got the layer of cream.
Yum.
What's that?
Mince pie.
Yeah, we've been busy. We've made a load of mince pies. If you want, you can see our recipe. We also made a pork pie, which is not opened yet, but we're going to cut into on New Year's, on Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve, yum.
We've also got a fire. It's not a real fire, it's just a projector, but it's nice, right? Look at that. Makes it a bit warm, even though we don't want it warm. It's red hot here, isn't it?
Well, I do. It's I'm a bit cold.
Some snow might be better. There's snow seeing. The first layer we're going to do is a layer of sponge cake. I don't have any sponge cake. In the past I've used Swiss roll. That's the rolled up with the jam inside, like a rolled up cake. That's good. It's okay. I've used the sponge fingers, which are like biscuits, which you can put in, which they're good too. I just found these in the supermarket. They're custard. Never done this before, so I don't know what this is going to be like, but I'm going to layer it with these. So I'm just going to put this in the bottom of my. Can I open these, Jess?
Oh, what are these?
This is what we're going to do. See what it's like.
One's open.
But try not to break the thing now. Maybe you can eat that one.
I don't even want to try, but they're soft.
Hmm?
They're soft.
Oh, there's how many have we got left? Oh, they've all gone. Here, where is it? I'll put it in. Nice try. It should make any difference. Should be alright. There we go. That's our sponge at the bottom. Right, next I've got some canned fruit, but I just realised this is papaya in it. I don't like it. I don't like papaya, so I'm gonna scatter this around. There we go. There's pictures of cherries on the front, but there's no cherries in there. There's like, what's that jelly? Oh, that's cheap. I don't want that. No, I'm not using that. Get out the mandarin oranges. If I take out the syrup, I'm just putting oranges in. From the tinned oranges, these ones, you know, the ones you get in the supermarket. I'm just gonna put them all in. I like these. Spread them around. Okay. That's the fruit done. Next we got the jelly. So I'm going to pour this jelly over all the fruit and the sponge. The sponge is going to absorb it, and then they end up floating to the top. But we're just going to put enough in just to cover it. Should be alright. Like so. And that's filled about, well, it's just covered all. It's about halfway full on mine. Okay. So I'm going to put custard and cream, and that'll be it. Leave this to set now. Make sure it's set before we move to the next stage. custard. To make the custard, we're going to use a cup of milk, half a cup of cream, teaspoon of vanilla, 4 spoons of sugar, 3 eggs, and cornstarch. The cornstarch is to thicken it. I found this. It's actually custard powder. It's basically cornstarch. You can actually make custard with this, just directly this and milk, but it doesn't taste good. So, we're going to make custard like this, using all these ingredients, but I'm just going to swap this for this, it's just going to enhance it a little bit, and add a bit more colour, because it's got colouring in, isn't it? And that's our custard. So the first thing we're going to do, is we're going to separate our egg yolks from the egg white. So, to do this, you crack it, and then you kind of juggle one from the other like this. Just keep passing the... You can buy a special tool to do it.
Can I try?
It's a bit hard, Rosie, I think. Two. Then we separate the egg white. 3.
Can I mix it?
It's egg yolk. While Rosie mixes the egg yolk, I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4 spoons of sugar in there. Rosie will whisk it up till it's all dissolved and smooth.
Why are you crunchy?
That's why you gotta whisk it up.
And I think orange juice.
Mix in the sugar. You need to incorporate the sugar into the egg yolk. It does start to look a bit lighter once it's getting there. In the meantime, we're going to boil our milk and cream. We're going to add a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, smells nice already, doesn't it? So we're going to heat this up. Don't really bring it to the boil, just get it warm. Right, I'm going to turn it off there. Remember what I said about this pan here, you're probably going to witness it now. Right, pour a little bit into our custard mix, see what I mean? Mix that in. We're not going to shock the egg like this. We don't want to turn it to scrambled egg, right? Okay, so mix that in. Pour a bit more in. Mix it in. Smells delicious. Then we're going to put this into here. Mix it up. Then this goes back onto the gas. Low heat. Low. Right. It will start to thicken a bit as the egg starts to cook. As you know, don't add cornstarch to hot water, it's just gonna turn to lumpy, isn't it? So yeah, I'll put some in some milk, a little bit of milk. Oops, spilled a bit. I'm gonna add this into here when it's stirred in like that. And that should thicken it up. It's not thick enough. I'm just gonna add another teaspoon of cornstarch. Hopefully, I'm not ruined it. Just gonna pour our custard on top. May as well get it all in here. Go on, all of it in. Let this cool down. And we'll put it back in the fridge, and then that will set as well. So I'll see you in a bit for the next part, which will be the cream. Cream is ready. Put the cream on top. Because the custard is set from the fridge. What's it taste of? Did you try it yet?
It tastes like cream. Oh, I like that one.
There we go. Spread it all around.
And I like that.
Hmm?
And I like that.
Put some pointy things on it. Like snow, isn't it?
Yeah.
We need like some Christmas trees in there.
Christmas cookies.
And lick it. Alright. And we've got these, right? Look at these on.
Yeah.
Hold your hand out. Sprinkle them all over the top.
Alright, I'll let
Yeah.
them go. Ones are white, some are white. Yeah.
I'll put some on there. You can. What do they taste like?
What did they taste of that? What did they taste of?
It's pretty, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Isn't it? Do you want to know? That's enough, right? You don't want to overdo it. Like it? Do you need one? That's our trifle.